Yo, welcome back to another video. Today, we're talking about how beneficial video games are to men. I think this is a good topic because, man, I've met so many women who just be nagging and hating on the fact that I'd rather spend more time on the game than with them, or that I'm playing the game in general. And it's like, man, hopefully, I feel like I have a hard time explaining why it's so beneficial to me because I've just been doing it for so long. But hopefully these men in these videos can break that down and help women understand that, as well as some other men who just feel like video games, or people out there in general who feel like video games are a waste of time. You'd be surprised the benefits. It's helped me a lot personally when I, am going through my own situations. Sometimes just turning on the game and just playing, or getting on the game and being on the mic with the guys, you kind of just escape. It's such an amazing feeling. That same feeling y'all feel, when y'all taking those drugs or drinking the alcohol until you pass out. It numbs the pain, or it makes you feel like you're in another world. Video game is the same feeling for me. I'm not necessarily numbing the pain, but it feels like I'm somewhere else and I get to escape from reality for a short period of time. But anyway, I ain't finna yap too long. Let's go ahead and get into the video.
About video games all you want, but you really don't understand. This is literally keeping fuckers alive. Like, you don't understand. It is all some people have. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how playing Red Dead Redemption 2 through COVID, almost dying of COVID, and losing my mama to COVID, like, literally kept me alive. I can't stress it enough. So before you dog people for gaming, for you dog people for online communities, understand this shit keeps people here. And that's the reason I do this streaming and do this mental health stuff, and try to create a space and a place for people to just come and just chill, man. Just like talk about your issues if you want to. If not, man, just shut your brain off. Just relax. Just hang out and watch it.
And yeah, I feel like the biggest thing is the shutting your brain off, man. Like I spoke on earlier in the intro, being able to escape from your reality. Because, sometimes just sitting in your thoughts and dealing with that, it becomes a lot, it becomes overwhelming. It becomes mentally draining as well. And sometimes you don't feel like getting up and going to the gym or doing the activities that will get you out the house that'll help you forget. Sometimes you kind of just in that mood where you just like, I don't want to talk to nobody, I want to deal with nothing. And for me personally, turning on that video game helped every single time. You just have so much fun. Even when the game is pissing me off, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm still having such a good time, and I'm not thinking about whatever life is throwing at me. Because one thing about it, when I was younger, my sister and I always turned on the computer that we had at my parents' house and played the game of life. And it was just fun and games, hee hee ha ha, the hand grabbing your money out your account, this, that, and the third. And you just like, man, you're having a good time. But then you start correlating it to your life when you get older, and you like, damn, that game is actually preparing you for the bullshit that's gonna happen. One day you good, one day you cool. Next thing you know, somebody in your account, hey, I need this, hey, I need that, or life hits you, and you got to deal with it. And man, I'm telling you, video games has helped me so much. I've never went as far as to say it helped me, prevent myself from, doing what he was talking about. I've never gone that far, me personally, but I will say, I know people who, because I feel like a lot of people don't think about it, but some people just don't have anyone, no outlet, no means of help, no means of talking to, don't know how to reach out to someone who can provide them some help or resources. So, and some people just don't want to talk anyway. So when you have something where it just relieves everything, or most or a majority of it, and you can just sit there and just enjoy it, it's just a different type of feeling, man. I really don't know how to really explain it besides comparing it to alcohol or drugs for some people who use that to escape reality or numb the pain.
How did gaming save your life, right? Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you the story. Now, if you got somebody who plays games, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Nintendo Switch, whatever it is, listen to this story, man, because I'm gonna tell you like how it saved my life. So when I was younger, I lived with my father. It was just me and my pops. Nobody else was around. It was just me and my pops. So he kind of gave me everything I ever wanted. Like anything I asked for, he gave it to me. And I always had a PlayStation, Xbox, whatever system that was out, I had it. So at the time I had a PlayStation, I think it's like 2 or 3, whatever it was. I had a PlayStation, and Madden had just came out. It was like Madden '06, '07, in that range. Like, and I wanted Madden. My dad was like, I ain't got the money right now. I ain't got the money. So I got a little upset, and that was it. Friday comes around. He's like, all right, son, let's take a ride. I'm like, take a ride where? Like, I don't want to go nowhere. I'm a little upset. Like I don't want to take no ride. He was like, just come with me, boy. So I took the ride with him, and we pull up to the mall. I'm like, are we at the mall for? He's like, just come on. So at this particular mall, when you go on the escalator, you go down, GameStop is right in front of you. So I see the GameStop, and I'm thinking we just gonna walk past it. We walk into it. I'm like, what are we doing? He's like, I'm getting you the Madden. So I'm geeked up. I'm like, yo, let's go. We got the Madden. Let's go. So we get the Madden. He's like,
Man, it just made me think about back in the day when it was so hyped to get a game, especially as a young kid when you don't have no money and your parents, they get paid that Friday or whatever day they get paid, a game drop, and your parents like, all right, let's go, hop in the car. Because I can relate, because I've had that where it's like, okay, hop in the car, let's go. And you get to your destination and they tell you what game you're getting, and you just so hyped as a kid. Man, that take me back, bro. So y'all remember? I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all remember this is a throwback right here. Because as a kid, every time I only went grocery shopping with my mom, literally to go to the video game section and play games that I didn't have. But do y'all remember at Walmart they used to have a controller down here, and they used to have the screen at the top, and you up there breaking your neck trying over there playing that game. You literally be standing there for hours, depending on how long your mom take to shop. There's plenty of stories I can say where my mom circled back and damn near beat my ass in that store because I took so long. I was just on the game. I was just so into the game that I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, man, that took me back.
all right, when we get home, order you a pizza, and there you go. So me, I'm like, yes, let's go. I called 2 of my friends. I'm not gonna say their names, but I called 2 of them to come play the new Madden with me. So they come over, we order the pizza, we getting it in on the Madden. Like we playing all night long, like we getting it in. Like, so we been playing for like 2-3 hours, and back then, like it was no really online, so you had to like hand over the sticks. So if you was playing, if you lost, you hand it over. You just keep on playing until you lost. We was just back and forth doing that. One of my boys was like, yo, it's getting late. I'm about to go home. I'm like, cool, I'll holler at you. Boom, he left. Me and my other boy, we kept on playing the game. So we're playing, whatever. He gets a phone call from one of his peoples. And he's on the phone, he's talking. He's like, yo, Trav, I'm about to go over to so-and-so crib. You want to come over with me? I'm like, nah, I'm about to sit here. I'm going to play the Madden. He was like, nah, man, get off the game, Trav. You going to have some females over there. You going to order some Chinese food. And, yo, you been trying to get at, so-and-so, and she going to be there. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm about to play this Madden. I'm about to, say, you know what? I'm going to get this franchise going because I love playing franchise mode. So I'm going to get on the franchise mode. I'm going to play some franchise. And he was like, man, yo, all you want to do is play the game, Trav, man. You got these hoes over here. You don't want to come mess with the hoes? I'm like, nah, I'm good, man.
I can relate on that. There's been some situations where it's like, nah, I don't really feel like going out. I'd rather be on the game. I'd rather be chilling at the crib playing the game, especially if a new game just dropped and I'm addicted. I don't care about nothing else but getting that game done. That's all I care about. So there's definitely been some situations in the past where it's like, dang, you not trying to go out? And I'm like, nah, I'd rather play the game. And then niggas like, bro, come on, bro. All these females out here. And it's like, bro, I ain't really worried about them, to be honest with you. I'm over here trying to enjoy this game. And in my opinion, it always worked out best for me because it seemed like every time I'd rather stay home, there seems to be some type of shooting at one of the clubs in my area or some type of BS go down to where it's like, you know what? I'm glad I stayed at the crib. Me and my homeboy say that all the time. We'd be like, yeah, I'm glad we stayed in.
Trying to get Madden all week. My dad got it. You go have some fun. He dips out. He goes, I play Madden all night, 2, 3 in the morning, getting it in, like getting it in on the Madden. Go to sleep. I wake up in the morning. I get a phone call. It's from my boy that was there who left last. He had his cousin call. Was like, hey, have you seen so and so? I'm like, nah. He was here last night. He left and he went over to these people's house. She was like, oh, okay. I'll give them a call. A few hours later, I get a call back from her. She's like, oh, what you call, so and so, he's arrested. He got arrested. I'm like, got arrested? What do you mean got arrested? What are you talking about? He was just at my house. She was like, oh, they ordered some Chinese food, and when the Chinese man came to come deliver the food, they robbed him with a gun. I'm like, really?
Oh my
Really?
God, really?
She was like, yeah, they robbed.
Oh, probably at max the bill was probably about $40-$50 for some. You gonna rob somebody for some Chinese food? Damn, that's how down bad we are. Come on now. This is why I don't know. This is why certain people you just I don't know. I'm very good at reading body language, getting to know people. Certain people I just do not hang around because if you finna do that dumb, then I don't want to be nowhere near you. I just pay the dude the money and keep it moving. What are we doing? You're goofy.
Them. My friend ended up going to jail for a long time for that, and it.
Over some $50 Chinese food. Isn't that crazy? You just gave up your freedom over some $50 Chinese food. But something they just don't be thinking, bro. Say it's a good thing he stayed on that game because he would have been involved in that. He would have got caught up in some BS that he ain't had nothing to do. And now look, he got his freedom. He played his game. He enjoyed his franchise. Now his friend was in jail or prison for however long he was in. Because if he say a long time, then I mean he went to prison.
Messed up all of our friendships. Like our friendship got messed up. Friendship with my other boy got messed up, and it just messed everything up. And I was thinking like, dang, I was thinking about going out there with them, to go chill. But my dad just bought me that Madden. Like, if my dad hadn't bought that Madden, I probably would have been out there and would have got in trouble, man. So sometimes it's better to just stay in the house and play the game.
It definitely is. I agree with you, my brother. God, man, I'm just over here just going back in my mind, just reliving some of the times. But the game for me that was really my hype game, even though I'm a big FIFA guy, it was definitely SmackDown versus Raw. Every time I got the new one, I wouldn't say I got the new one every year, but every time I got a SmackDown versus Raw game, no life. And it seemed like, the sweet spot or the sweet time to get a good game is right when you hit Christmas break. Because in my household, I had a limit on how long I could play. I couldn't really invite people over to play the game. It was annoying. But when we had a break, I could go crazy. And when I went crazy, I mean, especially when my dad was out of town, damn near 24 hours on that game. I spent as much, but I got that game. I played as much as I could when he was out of town because I was making sure I got that game played in. Because when he come back, he busting in the, how long you been on the game? I don't know. I don't know no kid who time how long they been on the game. Who cares? We just having a good time. Nah, you only supposed to be on there for so-and-so amount of time. Get off at so-and-so time. It'd be like, and you get back on the game, literally look up at the clock, it's that time already.
Man plays video games. Somebody asked me this question on one of my posts the other day. And my response is, the kind of man who realizes he can do whatever he wants with the money and the time that he earned. And also the kind of man who understands that he don't owe anybody else any explanation. But it's a little bit deeper than that. For us guys that play games, we don't actually look at it as a game. It's more than just a game. Imagine you can go on a spaceship right now and go into outer space somewhere to a whole nother planet. You'll be in a whole different world, right? That's how we look at video games. We instantly get to be taken to a whole different world to get to see something and experience something that we don't get to see down here. It's the same feeling that guys get when they get off work and they go and shoot some hoops with the fellas. It's the same feeling that
Yeah, it's that feeling, man. It's just a different type of feeling. That's another good example. When you get off work and you go, play whatever sport that you into, shooting hoops, playing soccer, tennis, pickleball. I know that's getting really popular nowadays. But it's a different type of feeling, man. It's really even hard for me to even put it into words on what that feeling is. But for men just understand is that you kind of just get to almost be vulnerable. Just release it all, or forget about it. It's either or, depending on what that situation is. But for me, man, both of those examples he gave, just you feel so much better after playing the game, or you feel so much better after hanging out with the guys and playing sports. And even if you feel good, or you could feel good in the moment, and then afterwards it kind of hits you a little bit later. But that's that same effect with most things, unless you actually resolve the issue. But I think everybody deserves that escape from life, because life ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. Even the people with the silver spoon, you'd be surprised. A lot of them end up turning into drug addicts or felons, just because they felt life. They felt like parents wasn't paying too much attention to them, or they was raised by somebody else, or what other issues that they've put in movies and in shows that depict how some rich children, or some wealthy children end up being some of the worst people out there. Anyway,
people get when their hobby might be going to the gym. It's the same feeling that people get when they go and they watch a good movie. You get taken out of your world and you get brought into this new world. That's how we look at video games. We get brought into a whole nother world instantly, and it's a great feeling. Also, video games have consistently not let me down for over 30 years. God of War, Crash Bandicoot, Resident Evil, Madden, 2K, the list goes on. So yes, there are still grown men and grown women that play video games. And it's always gonna be that way. It's a good time. It helps to connect us with other people. We ain't out here ripping and running the streets. We in our crib, we safe, we chilling. Ain't nobody getting hurt.
That's another valid point. We're not out there. We're not outside. Some women like to be upset if their niggas outside too much. But if you on the game all the time, hey, at least your dude's safe and he at the crib, just having a good time with him, with the guys. As well, man, this reminds me, bro. This takes me back. So, like I told you earlier, when I was younger, I couldn't have people come over and play. I couldn't have people come over to my parents' house. So what I would do, I had a friend that lived in my neighborhood. I wouldn't say every day, but probably about 3 days a week, especially on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I would run after school. I would run straight to his place, and we would play. We played, I think he had a PlayStation 2 at the time. Yeah. And we played Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because at that time, me and him were very big Star Wars fans. I still play with Star Wars, but the content they dropping nowadays just ain't it. But anyway, we were huge Star Wars fans. So we would be playing that game for hours, man, having such a good time. Me and his family became so close because I was always over there. He had the whole Star Wars Lego sets. Good times. I'll never forget that. Running through that neighborhood 3 days out of the week to go play a game. It was a different time, man. Different time.
We ain't spending no unnecessary money. We good. If you don't understand the video game culture, that's fine. But leave us alone and don't try to judge us just because you don't understand the culture. It's simple.
Yeah, he spoke facts on that one. But yeah, just to wrap this up, man, I feel like if you don't understand it, like he said, just leave it alone. Stay in your lane, man. Let that dude enjoy himself, man. Especially if you nagging your dude, leave that man alone. He's just trying to enjoy himself. He's trying to escape the reality of life at the moment. Just have a good time. The same way you get off work and you get your manicures and pedicures and you have your girl time or whatever y'all women get into. The same thing is for us. We like to go play sports, go to the gym, or play the game. Just our escape from reality. But I'm curious what y'all think on the topic. If y'all enjoyed the video, please drop a like. Other than that, take it easy.